Revelio.
Found out anyway.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
My family and I.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three...
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the... When a chaser throws... True or false?
True.
Actually, the answer... While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now.
Yo, listen,
If you're
she's
inclined to
chatting
test
shit
your knowledge
stream.
again,
In
I have
fucking
plenty
Harry
more
Potter,
questions I
mate.
could ask
Chamber
you.
of fucking
And I won't be
Secrets.
giving
And
you
Miley
any more
Granger
easy
turned into a
questions either.
fucking cat.
The next ones will be more difficult.
Chat bear shit.
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change your...
Oh,
I put
right.
the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete.
Want to test...
Let's just do this. Like more
I'd like
questions.
to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its
And all she did was try to tell me on this that
dragon breed
Polyjuice
is the
Potion can't
smallest?
change species. She turned into a fucking giant cat. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't give a
Who
fuck.
founded the...
Who founded the village Hogmeat?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the High...
The hidden behind my there. This is all bullshit anyway, mate. It's pissed me off after that.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the Hidebehind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
The Knockback
Okay.
Jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus. The
Patronus
only known
charm.
survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the...
Who published that? The Law Transfiguration.
The Verne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. One of the prince... What does the...
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts
There,
motto
there.
is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer...
I don't
Where
give a
is
fuck.
Il...
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was found... What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Oh, I'm
Virus
doing that.
Serum.
Fuck it.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentris.
I'm
Amotentris. Are you interested in...
Give me your worst.
Come on, give me
Wonderful.
a
I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Sir Agravain.
Incorrect. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser
And they
can
also
score.
do that in
A
Harry
bite
Potter
from
and they don't get a
mallet ball
fucking
has
foul,
the
so
unusual
fuck
side
off.
effect of causing what?
A bite from a fucking bullshit has the usual side effects of causing what?
Webbed feet.
No.
No,
the
bad
answer was
luck.
bad luck.
I knew
Native
it.
to the... What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbulus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbleless Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a...
Yeah, we
the
know.
pepper-up potion evolved...
The pepper up potion evolved from a remedy created by Junction Witch Wizard.
Bowman Wright.
That's incorrect.
Oh,
Centuries
fuck
later, Glover hit... In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
His wand.
Incorrect. The
single
story was
slipper.
created by Beedle the Bard, but there are
Fuck
a few
off.
versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
No.
North
the
America.
part bird.
Fuck
Who is the
off.
Muggle Knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Lancelot.
No. The answer
Sir
was Sir
Luckless.
Luckless.
Fuck
The
off.
world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Why is the world's largest fuck it,
The
Loch
Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The
Taking-
Office of
What?
Misinformation
We're
has
taking
worked
fucking
diligently to
prisoner.
discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Cadmus Peveril.
No. The first Gant's greatest legacy was the founding... You've answered all of my questions. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned some... Thank you for humouring me by participating.
Are you fucking serious? All that for that. All that, just some posters and that. This is. It's literally 2 seconds away. No fucking point.
I find it too distracting myself.
Revelio.
Come on. Slow, aren't you, man?
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Oh, go for the piss. 1 minute.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
shit. Alright. Send it to a butterfly, look.
Beautifully done.
Beautifully done, I know. Back and back. Speak with her.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the room of
Captured a unicorn.
Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially
unicorn,
impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams.
Oh,
Until
shit.
then, well done.
Well done, dismissed. Got one more assignment. On the fucking side of stuff. Takes so long to recharge though.
Since our visit to Felton, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Now let's have a look.
This is sounding much worse than it is. Why don't we go down the inside? You can show them their home.
Hello there. Hello, our meet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show...
Good to hear. Good.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course.
nice to see you, my young friend.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Cock.
What written plan?
We need some, and I'm unable to join. All you need to do...
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your... I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Clever. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can to get out.
Look at this lid. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I've read about mines like this, But seeing one is something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Revelio!
That was a little more than I meant.
Revelio! I'll get us through his safety line. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by the eye. Revelio. Get free. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Oh, my friends are now, don't I?
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. Empty-headed.
Stay close.
Revelio. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Bombada. Revelio. Bombada. Confringo. Bombada. Revelio.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Bombada! Revelio! Accio!
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Loop not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Revelio.
Think This way.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
That should be the last. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Revelio. I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood. Your goblin secret... Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Hello? Hello?
Huh?
You there, can you help me?
Ah.
Would you mind helping a poor witch?
Hmm.
Can you not hear me? I need some help. You there, can you help me? Would you mind helping a poor witch? Hello? Hello? I need some help. You there, can you help me? Would you mind helping a poor witch?
Whoa.
Can you not hear me?
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feld.
I came as... I've been so This is the view...
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea.
We need to see what... And I still...
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed by an accident. Now I see why.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing smash. I should have thought to conjure stairs.
Bombarda. Confringo. Reparo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's lawyers have declared war.
Lumos. Lumos.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Better sleep on my feet. I can't I'm seeing. Not quiet enough. Release me! You're making this too easy.
Bombarda!
Finished yet?
It's almost as if they were. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus. Bombard.
Certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are tuning.
We're fight.
We can have a look around.
Revelio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
What do you have there?
Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will
a
help us
canvas
unravel
piece.
more of this Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient...
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't...
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
I'd like to learn how to cast the Cruciatus curse.
Very well. Now remember, your intention matters. And be precise with your wand movement. The incantation is Crucio. Are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
I'd like to learn how to cast the Cruciatus curse.
Very well. Now remember, your intention matters. Are there any other curses you...
That's all I wanted to learn.
Of course. Let's speak again soon.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
Yeah, I'll go for a piss.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
She did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that it isn't true.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office. I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion.
Wait, doesn't
It does? One never knows. Now, time is of the... How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon.
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about quit.
I see. Thank you, Professor. Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not...
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student?
I do. And...
Now, to determine which...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
What could the headmaster want?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster, here.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that...
What? None.
A silly...
Good idea.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
I don't mind saying.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's why?
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new... I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and...
What? Goodness. You cannot... I mean... Good!
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job...
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master. Master...
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks...
Obvious.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah!
Oh,
there is another.
Oh, Apollonia's diary.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the...
I suspect... Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio.
That must be the pedestal. am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Eve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could.
They're gone. Now, I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
This is the Deathly Hallows. Bet you, Grand. Bet you next is the Philosopher's Stone.
I've never felt such power. Descendo! Depulso! Revelio! Descendo! Depulso! Revelio! Defender! Bombarda! Bombarda! Defender! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Descendo! Depulso! Descendo! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo!
I think it's a boss fight. Get ready.
Descendo. Defender. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Defender. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Protego. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo, Depulso. Defender, Bombarda. Depulso, Descendo. Protego. Defender. Depulso. Descendo, Depulso. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Protego. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Defender.
Stone. This must be for me.
Told ya, this is the Deathly Hallows. We've had the Invisible Cloak, the Elder Wand, and now we're going for the fucking stone clapback.
pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve.
Neve! May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, What you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Yeah, well on to everyone's watching.
I've always said that.
High as fuck. Bear with me.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what... Please meet me at the southern coast. In search of the final canvas piece.
Revelio.
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio.
there? Aha! There you are.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Next time I see pig or that, I'll give them what they deserve. Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
I've been fighting since before you were born. You won't last long. Pity.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Bombarda! Revelio.
What? Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Back to the bed.
Bombarda.
Revelio.
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
That was meant for me.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Expelliarmus!
Who lived here, I wonder?
Oi! Pass that pie whiskey over here. You have to learn the stairs.
What do you have in store for me this time?
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Lumos.
This is almost too easy. Back from... They come up to... Running home.
fill up so much you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal. Slow down.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by...
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Hello?
Overhead.
Some cruise.
I know that. Hold on. I'm making small talk.
Get away!
I bet the Thestral nest is close by.
Bombarda! Kill any who trespass.
There they are. Let's go.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through.
I won't rest. Your art is this at all.
Expelliarmus!
Don't do her again, I beg you. I can do this. This way.
Expelliarmus! There!
Let's get this over with.
You won't get away with that.
Bombarda!
Not so well for you. Time for the bench.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Ranrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Wait a moment.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard.
Bombarda!
That's right. And I'll be most keen to achieve his goals in that regard. Easily neither. How
This must be it. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lodgok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lodgok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. I do trust you.
Good. We have our work cut.
Agreed.
Right, we're gonna save it here. And we're gonna fucking re-continue tomorrow, 'cause I'm off to fucking bed. Nice one for tuning in. Safe.